They're beautiful girls.
I'm not talking about beauty. I'm talking about wife material. There is no 15 naira ride in Aba.
Yeah, we are happy people. So a lot of men are always very careful.
Careful or stingy.
Not like that.
Careful or stingy. It is obvious that Akwa Ibom men are stingy.
Yeah.
You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body.
Hey beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your beautiful black queen, Rukky to the D to the I to the N to the M to the A. You guys, we have a guest on the channel today, all the way from the beautiful city of Uyo in Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. Everybody make welcome Reality Box.
So guys, my name is Reality Box and I'm happy to be on her channel today, Rukky's channel today. So just watch out and see what we've got for you.
Okay guys, welcome. Today we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic. As you can see on the screen from the title of this video, we're going to be comparing living in the most beautiful city of Uyo and living in the biggest commercial city in the southeastern part of Nigeria, Abia, in Abia State, Nigeria. Okay, so you guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please click on the subscribe button, like this video, share it, drop a comment in the comment section, and please check out Reality Box TV. I'm going to be linking his channel in the description box below. So you guys, let's get started.
I can't wait to start.
So I'm going to be asking you questions about transportation, food, lifestyle, and every other thing that we can do as human beings. Okay, so the first one is about transportation. What is the cost of transportation in Uyo? Like, what are the modes of transportation, the popular, the cheapest, the commonest modes of transportation, and then the prices for transporting there in your city?
Okay, so we have a different means of transportation in Uyo. We have the KK and we have the minibuses, and the other ones are like the normal Uber, which we have mostly in some parts of Nigeria. So let's say for KK, you can get at least a minimum ride for 50 naira, and also for minibus, you can also get a minimum ride for 50 naira, and also if that location is very far, you can get a minimum ride for 100 naira. Then for Uber, it depends on the app, so it's not fixed, and it depends on your location which you put in the app.
Unlike here in Aba, we do not have the Uber, neither do we have the boat ride yet. We are also calling on investors. Please come to Aba. We really need to start using the Uber and the boat app.
Do you know we have boats with KK in Uyo?
No, we don't have that here in Aba. And that's I believe keke, tricycle Uber or tricycle boat is going to do very well here in this city. Please, I'm calling out Uber boats. Please come and invest here in this city. Okay, so as I was saying, we don't have such here in Aba. All we have is the buses, the mini buses, and then tricycles. Okay, and then most commonly we have the bikes, motorcycles. Okay, so the prices for transporting, it was before we used to transport for 15 naira, but nowadays the cheapest transport fare you can pay is 100 naira. Okay, even for the closest place you're going to is 100 naira. So many drivers, so many bikers are actually complaining about the hike in fuel price and whatnot. So it's one of the things that have influenced the price of transportation here in Aba. So there is no 15 naira ride in Aba. It's from 100 naira and above. Moving forward, we're going to be talking about nightlife in Uyo and nightlife in Aba. So I want to know, is Uyo the kind of city where you can have fun, live your life at night? Is it somewhere that you just shut down at night, go back to your house and rest? Or is it somewhere that you can just stay outside, club, have fun till mama calls? Is that what happens
when
here
you
in
say
Uyo?
when you say nightlife in Uyo,
Okay.
I guarantee you of Jai,
Are you
like
serious?
flexing,
Are you
because
serious?
we have a lot of clubs, lots of hangout places, doctors' mate, a whole lot of places that you just get to hang out. And one thing about Akwa Ibom is that like we are happy people. I had a friend last week and he said, Gabe, is it that everybody here smiles when you approach them? I say, yeah, we are happy people. So like we love having fun, and we are not like we don't have this fear of insecurity when it comes to nightlife. That's why most clubs, I think it's from 1 o'clock. That's when people even think of going to the club. So going to the club by 10, you're too early now. It's like you should be going to club like from 12 to 1. So when it comes to nightlife, we have what it takes to make you happy, what to make you like something to keep you active and going in Uyo, and we have a lot of people to keep you company. So you
Unlike
don't need to worry about.
Here in Aba, nightlife is ending by maximum 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Okay, so here in Aba, we believe like at the end of the day, you need to retire to your house and rest. No matter how much you want to enjoy the night, no matter how much you want to have fun, no matter how much you want to hang out in the night, we believe maximum enjoyment at night should be ending at about 11 p.m. Okay, the nightlife is not so much explorable here in this city, but we are trying to see if we can improve on that. That is, if we start having better and bigger clubhouses here in this city. It's also a call for clubs to come in into the city and invest. Let's change the narrative, okay? Because I believe a lot of working class people, a lot of entertainers, a lot of people that just want to explore and spend their money are ready to hang out at night, because I know there are
Yeah,
people like that here in this city who are ready to explore the night, have all the fun, and
yeah.
just relax their minds. Okay, so that is not obtainable here in the city. We have our funds in the daytime and
Uh-huh.
cool evenings, and then 11 p.m. maximum we at our homes. Okay, so let's talk about food stock. Let's talk about feeding. Okay, because food is one of the most essential thing that
Yeah,
every
thing.
man must have. Okay, be you an average man, be you a high ranking person, be you a wretched person, you must eat. So I want to know what is the price, or what is the rate for an average man. What would an average man budget to have a good plate of food in Akwa Ibom, in
Okay,
Uyo?
yeah. When it comes to getting a good plate of food, the minimum rate you can get for a 1 square meal at the restaurant is like from 400 naira. That's minimum. Then for that is for a bar and soup, you
Okay.
can get it for 400 naira. And if it's rice, you can get rice from 300 naira in a restaurant. That's the least minimum rate you can get for food. So, and when it comes to food, I think we are quite bon. We have a lot of good food. You can confirm that we have the afang soup,
I know.
vegetable, egusi. So you mostly get fresh food. You mostly get fresh food
So,
at a very minimum
so that
rate.
influences the prices of
Yeah,
food now.
yeah,
Since you
yeah,
can always get it
yeah.
around,
Since
it
you can
makes it
always get it,
cheaper.
yeah, it makes it a little bit
That's, we are
cheaper.
talking about an average restaurant.
Now that's
What a
just
common man can
yeah,
get.
what a
So if
common
you are
man
talking
can
about
get.
high ranking restaurants, I'm not talking about hotels now, because I know hotels are going to be on the high side.
Yeah.
Let's talk about like a restaurant, a big restaurant, like a 2 or 3 star restaurant in the heart of the city. What will I budget to go into such a restaurant and eat? Let's say I'm coming to Spa to buy a
Okay.
plate of food, or I'm coming to like
Okay.
an Ikpan spot, or I'm going to
Okay.
Discovery Park to
Yeah.
buy a plate of food.
Yeah.
What am I going
For
to be
me,
budgeting?
sometimes you need to budget from 2,000, 3,000 to 5,000
To buy from these
to buy from
places?
those kind of
That's the second,
places.
like
That's
people in the middle
yeah,
class.
yeah, yeah. So from 2,000, just let me say 2,000, because there are places you get good soup for 2,000 naira, which is like
Okay.
average good soup for 2,000 naira. You can't get it below that. You can't get it below that. But 2,000 naira will give you very good food in the middle class
Okay.
restaurant.
Okay.
Then if it's all these big restaurants from 5,000 naira up to 10,000. Someone told me he bought a plate of afang soup 10,000, and I didn't doubt it because
Okay.
I know it's real.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it's real.
But it will be stuffed
But
now.
yeah, it
It
will
will be
be
stuffed with
you know now. They'll
plenty
give you peringo,
distractions
peringo,
inside the plate of
peringo.
soup. But here in Aba, the average man can get a plate of food, the cheapest plate of food, for 300 naira to 400 naira. The average man, like the man in the middle class can get a plate of food, depending on the place he or she goes to, can get a plate of food for 800 to 1,000 naira. Then, so if you're talking about big restaurants, you should have about 2,000 to 3,000 naira to buy a plate of food. Food is
Okay.
cheaper in the two cities, okay? I
Yeah.
believe food is cheaper in the two cities. It's nothing compared to living in like Port Harcourt or living
Yeah.
in Lagos or Abuja or Kaduna. Here is cheaper. In Uyo, food is cheaper, and in Aba, food is also cheaper, okay? So if
Yeah.
you're planning to relocate to these two cities, do not worry about food, okay? And let's talk about finding a partner, finding a husband, finding a wife.
Ah.
How easy is it to find a
Hey.
husband
Yeah.
or find a wife? Like saying that as I'm a
Hmm.
single girl, I'm looking for a husband, I want to come to you and come and find for husband.
Hmm.
How possible is it? Are the men stiff? Are they approachable? Are they
Uh,
easygoing people?
I would love to say, I would love to talk about the lady side of it,
Okay.
because finding a wife you don't need to worry about,
Really? So there are
you know
so many good wife
like
materials.
they're beautiful girls,
I'm not talking
like there are
about beauty. I'm talking about
there are lots of
wife
yeah,
materials.
there are lots of wife materials in Akwa Ibom. That's why when you see top celebrities come to Akwa Ibom to
Okay.
get married, they know why.
Wow.
You see people like Two Face, people like Hans Anuku, top celebrities and top people, like they always want to come to Akwa Ibom to get
Really?
married, because one thing that keeps the man is food. And
Food.
women, yeah, we
Just
love
food.
food. Just I said one
One of the
thing,
things. Not
one of
like
the
it's one
things,
thing. I'm
yeah,
not
one
going
of
to
the
argue with
things
you on
that yeah,
that.
one of the things that keep a man is food. So we believe that our ladies, they can give you good food, and our ladies are also this kind of ladies that they focus on uh you know, bringing up their men, so they love their men. So when it comes to finding a partner from the lady side, I believe you can get a very good partner. And you all know that Akwa Ibom and Calabar people now, we have what it takes.
You have what it takes.
We have what it
If you
takes.
know, you know.
If you know, you know. If you know,
If you
you
know, you know.
if
Akwa
you
Ibom and
you
Calabas,
know, if you know,
they
you
have
know.
what it takes. Let's just leave it there. So talking about the people of Aba, I really wanted to talk about something.
Yeah.
There's something you were missing out. Okay, I wanted to know if the men in Uyo are they spenders, are they stingy men? I want to know. Talk about it. Enlighten us. Let us know. Because a lot of girls might want to come to you, maybe for the
Eh,
NYSC or just to relocate. They will want to know if their prospective husband men can spend.
yeah, one thing about the men of Uyo, which I'll just say a
Tell
little,
us,
like
spill
a
all the
little
tea,
of it,
spill all
a
the
little
tea,
of it,
spill all the tea.
a little bit of it.
Okay?
Our men, like we love ladies, but when it comes to bringing out the money, a lot of men are always very careful.
Careful or stingy.
not
Hey, hey.
not like they are
Careful or
stingy.
stingy.
They are like a little bit careful, a little bit
It's
careful.
not carefulness. I disagree on that. You guys, unlike them, because I can see obviously he's not even trying to tell us the truth. It is obvious that Akwa Ibom men are stingy.
They are
But
not.
here
Oh,
in
they are not.
but here in Aba, we have spenders.
They are not. Oh.
Businessmen, they spend money. Igbo man
I
can
think.
then,
I think it's
baby, what
because.
do you need? He's going to give you all the money you want. He will tell you, baby, just smile for me, 50,000. Baby, talk to me, 100,000. Baby, how much is your hair? 100,000. Abba, you're going to get spenders. You're going to get,
Okay.
hardworking men. You're also going to get hardworking men. If you're looking for a partner, you want to come down to the city, definitely you're going to get a good prospect. Just come down here, you're going to marry. That is the thing. Come down here, you will marry your own husband, your special package husband and wife. Okay,
Okay.
so let's move on to house hunting. Let's talk about
Okay.
real estate. Let's talk about house hunting.
Yeah.
What is it like in Uyo? If I
Yeah.
want to procure a land, what's the cheapest rate, the costliest, the places where the rich live? Just let's talk about houses generally and land
Okay, yeah,
procurement.
yeah. So when it comes to real estate, because I really like focusing on real estate. I really, I help people get some properties in the city of
Wow, in the city of
Uyo.
Uyo. If
So
you're looking to buy, if you're looking to go into real estate in Uyo,
let
please
me be your
contact
plug.
Reality Box.
Let me be
Okay,
your plug.
he's going to give you the best offer you can
Let me be your
imagine.
plug.
Okay, so let's
So
talk about
when
it.
it comes to apartment hunting, you can get real estate. Properties in Akwa Ibom are really expensive. I won't
Wow.
I won't lie about that. So you can get a one bedroom, one self con, which is just one bedroom, a toilet, and a kitchen. For from the least you can get something of that is like from 170, 180, 200, 250, 300,000.
It's self-contained.
It's self-contained.
300,000.
300,000.
300,000 will buy me half plot of land in Aba.
That is as
300,000 will buy me half plot of land in Aba.
If you really need something cool, something really, really cool from 250, 300,000 for a self-con. Then a 1-bedroom flat, you can get a 1-bedroom flat for 650,000. That is if you need something cool. Then if you don't need something cool for a 1-bedroom flat, you can go for 400 to 500,000
for a flat.
For a flat.
Please come to
But
Aba and
you have to. So then when it comes to getting something like a 3-bedroom apartment from a million naira of what, 1.5 and a million naira. And don't even try going for a detached house, because detached houses from 3 million, 2.5. That's bungalows, detached bungalows from 2 million.
What kind of building structures do you guys have in Uyo?
Yeah, we have different kinds of, though we don't really have much of high,
ranking houses.
Yeah, high
structures.
Yeah. So but we have nice houses, because Akwa Ibom, is designed like a kind of estate city. So the city of Uyo, we have much estates. That's why we have high prices of accommodation, because you're likely to get an accommodation in an estate. There is no possible way out, because your accommodation might fall into an estate.
Okay.
So that's why the prices are high. And these estates, they have good road network and electricity. So getting an accommodation there, you have to be ready to pay for it. So if you need something that is not in an estate, it probably means you are looking for something that is not in the heart of the town.
Okay, you are going off the town.
So
okay.
You can't get any apartment.
More like in a rural setting.
Yeah, or something extended from the town. You can't get something that is not in an estate inside the town. It's not, you get it, but it's not very common.
You're not going to be really comfortable.
Yeah, you won't be
comfortable. No easy access to the heart of the town.
Yeah,
no good road. The amenities are not just there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you need something, okay for you, you just get it in an estate, which is like a normal
spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, but here in Aba, to be honest, you're definitely going to get, even if it's a quarter land, for 300,000. I'm not capping. I'm serious. Okay. If you really have about 300 or 400,000, like you said, you're going to use to get a self-contained.
Yeah.
Here in Aba, you can use it to acquire land, a portion of land in this city. And then when we talk about self-contained apartments here in this Aba, we really do not have most houses like that. Okay, Aba is like an old city. If you remember, Aba has a history of the Aba women riot and all of that. Aba didn't have this modern structure. Okay, it is just of recent that we are having modern structures, modern building structures in the city. So what we have mostly is flats and public houses that we call face me and face you. Do you get me? So for an average face me I face you, you're going to get a single room with a general toilet for about 35,000 naira annually. Okay, which I know it's not that easy available
to get a single room like that. You see? Getting a single room in Akwa Ibom, as in something good, is from 45 to 50,000.
A single room.
Yeah, that's just for 1 year.
But here in Aba, the story is different. You can get a single room for about 30 to 35,000 naira. Now, so you're talking about a flat, like a 2 or 3 bedroom flat. Maximum of 200,000 is going to give you a comfortable 2 or 3 bedroom flat. I'm not capping.
Damn,
I'm not capping.
Unless
you want to go to reserved areas. Even if you're going to reserved areas, 500, 600, 700,000 is giving you like a duplex annually.
No. Duplex?
Yes.
From 3 million.
On rent. You're getting it. 700, 800, maximum 1 million for a year here in Aba. Okay, so you see that the rate of housing, the rate of apartment is very, very cheap. Okay, and it's encouraging, because this place is a commercial city. We have lots of people. Since we have it cheap, it's really encouraging. Okay, so if you're looking to relocate to any of these cities, you know the one you're going to relocate to. Okay, you know you're going to relocate to Aba, because the houses here in Aba are cheaper. Okay, so let's talk about
comfort. Come to you.
You can also get comfort here. comfort, you can get value at a cheaper rate here in Aba.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Let them decide.
So let's talk about job hunting,
Okay.
okay? Let's say I am a new graduate, okay? I just finished my NYC because NYC is a compulsory service you're going to do
Yeah.
if you graduated here in Nigeria.
Nigeria.
So let's say I'm looking for a job. What are my chances of getting a job in
Yeah.
Uyo? What's my salary idea going to be like
Yeah.
if I'm coming to look for a job in Uyo?
Okay, one thing about getting a job in Akwa Ibom, Akwa Ibom was designed like with this kind of uh different places with their own allocations. So Akwa Ibom, we have what we call industrial hub, local government. We also have the commercial hub, and we also have like different local government with their own allocated hubs. So if you should go to cities like Ibno and Ekiti, where you have a lot of oil companies like the Exxon Mobil, the Pua Refinery, or Wendo Oil, those are that's just okay, that particular side of Akwa Ibom, that's where you have the industrial hub, and which is the upcoming seaport. They are all allocated to different places, to
So if I
different
want to
local
get a
governments.
job
So
in Uyo, I
you
need to
won't,
go to that side.
yeah, you need to relocate to places like that. So you won't get an industry in the heart of the town, because Uyo, we know Uyo to be the commercial city,
Or
like
part of this
yeah,
of the state.
commercial city. So that's where you get offices of all these companies. They bring their offices to town. Then the industries are allocated to
That's where the workforce is,
yeah.
like the major
So
workforce.
you need to know that if you are coming to Uyo, if you are coming to Akwa Ibom, where to relocate to get yourself
A job.
a job. Don't just come to Uyo and get your files underneath to go to places to look for a job. You might not get something like that. You might end up getting a sales girl or an office
Banking.
assistant. Yeah, office assistant or banking, because we have even in the heart of the town, we have a particular site we call banking layout.
Really?
Yeah, we have a particular site we call banking layout. That's a kind of place you see all the banks.
Wow.
All the banks are in that particular estate. So I do tell people Akwa Ibom is designed like an estate city. Different places with their own thing. Different estates, different banking estates, this estate, recreational places, just
Everything is
yeah,
sectionalized.
everything is sectional, sectional, yeah,
Lies.
section. So
Okay.
that's how you get it in my city.
So what's the average salary
So
rate?
the average salary rate, for here in Nigeria, the average salary is 30 something thousand. So
So I should be expecting 30-something thousand.
so just let me say, just
Don't keep your
yeah,
hype, your hope high.
don't keep your hope high, because one thing I also need to let you know is that Akwa Ibom, it's a tech hub.
Really?
Yeah, Akwa Ibom is a tech hub. That's where you see a lot of tech boys.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people are into tech. We do mostly that. You see a lot of courier service, e-commerce. So if you are good in e-commerce, just come to Akwa Ibom. We are okay. Because people in Akwa Ibom, we love this comfort of being at home to order
Working
for
from home.
Yeah.
They
We love
sure
working.
they like enjoyment.
So if you are good in tech, just come to Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom is for you. If you are
Wow.
in tech, just come there and you carry out your tech. You don't need to go to Lagos. People believe it's only
Happening
Lagos
in
that you have
Lagos.
the whole
That's
tech
the
thing.
mentality we want to erase.
So we have
want
lots of
to erase
tech
that.
hubs. We have lots of tech hubs, a lot of young people for you to collaborate with and work things out. We have lots of creative talent. You see, if you should watch
Web designers,
yeah, a lot of them. There's
creative
this
gurus.
YouTube channels that are into young people into filmmaking, and they are in Akwa Ibom.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
I
you.
know very well that a lot of creators, a lot of producers, a lot of filmmakers. I know
Yeah.
they usually come down to
Yeah, a lot
Uyo,
of
Akwa
people.
Ibom,
Yeah.
to film and do a lot of things. Unlike Uyo, Aba is not somewhere you're going to say, okay, I'm coming down here to look for a white collar job. Okay, not like we don't have white collar jobs in this city, but the main center of making money here is, or livelihood here is business. Okay, Aba is one of the biggest commercial cities we have in Nigeria. Okay, so it's a great force when it comes to business. Aba is one force you're going to hold on to and say, okay, I can make it selling anything at all here in this city. So I'm not going to say coming down here to look for a white collar job is impossible. Neither am I going to say it is very easy, because you're not really going to get a lot of companies here. You're not going to get a lot of companies here. The major things you're going to get here are businesses. Okay, we have like so many markets. We have about 2 to 3 international markets here. In fact, there's nothing you come to find in Abada you're not going to buy.
Okay.
We sell as much as we sell. We sell everything. Okay, so you can actually transform your business to become a white collar job. That is if you employ people,
Yeah.
to work for you, secretaries, messengers, uh salesmen and saleswomen, delivery guys. So I'm not going to tell you that we have so much of industrial job, or the oil and gas sector. It's not really here. Not We don't have so many tech companies here, but all I can say is that we have businesses, and these businesses can transcend into white collar jobs. That is if they employ personnel that are going to be doing a certain level of jobs or carrying out certain messages for them in the organization or in the business enterprise. Do you get me?
Okay.
So just like you said, the minimum wage here in Nigeria is 30,000 naira. Don't keep your hopes too high. Don't keep your hopes too low here in Aba. If you're also coming to look for a job, be it a salesman job, be it someone working in a fast food, in a restaurant, whatever it is you're doing, unless you have a business that can guarantee you more than 30,000 naira in a month. Okay, so that's that on job hunting, business, and making money here in the city of Aba. Now let's talk about the last but not the least, cultural shock. Is there anything that is specific? Is there something that is spectacular about the culture of the people of Uyo, the people of
Yeah.
Akwa Ibom, that you would want to let us know?
Yeah, when it comes to culture, one thing in Akwa Ibom is that when it comes to culture, we have different languages,
Okay.
different dialects. But the funniest part of it is that it's all connected. Like, I don't use Oron, I don't speak Oron, but it's kind of a little bit easy for me to understand Oron when someone is communicating with the Oron dialect.
Okay.
It's very, very
What's the
common.
major
Then
language that you guys use in
then
Akwa Ibom?
then
The
let's
major
say like the
dialects.
major dialect, it's
Okay.
Ibibio.
Ibibio.
So
So
let me say
everybody is supposed to
everybody's
understand
supposed to
Ibibio. Okay.
understand the Ibibio dialect, because that is what you get to hear
Every
most
time.
in the capital city.
City. Okay.
So the majority of people in the capital city uses Ibibio to communicate. So then the people from Ibno, Ekit, they also have their own dialect. But you can also, like, it's easy to understand this dialect. You don't need to pass through a whole lot of, to understand this dialect. And the people from Oron too, they understand the
Ibibio.
Ibibio dialect very easy and fluent. So that is just one of the culture shock
Okay.
you as in you get to experience in Akwa Ibom. Then also another thing in Akwa Ibom is that we almost share the same food.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
like,
There's no kind of food that is specific for this
yeah, for this type
dialect
of
or this
people, for
type
this,
of people.
yeah,
For
yeah,
this.
yeah. So
Wow.
we all we all share the same food. Like, when I say share the same food, we all eat the same food, we know the same food. We know that, people from Oron, they mostly like egbang nkukwo. Then almost everybody in Akwa Ibom likes
It's
egbang nkukwo, afang, vegetable soup, egusi.
I know
So
about Afang.
yeah, so
Everybody likes it.
anybody from Akwa Ibom, you ask about any Akwa Ibom dish might come up with something.
They might likely
Yeah,
say the same
yeah,
thing.
they might likely say the same thing. They'll
Wow.
always come up with something for you. So that is just one of the things when it comes to culture shock. And another thing you get to experience is that, we got divided from the people of Cross River, which is Calabar. So some people sometimes misquote us by saying we are Calabars.
Okay.
No, we are from Akwa Ibom, but we are like brothers and sisters with Calabars. And the Calabar people use Efik. So
Epic.
yeah, Efik. Why Akwa Ibom? Most of Akwa Ibom might use
Ibibio.
Ibibio. So sometimes you might get an Akwa Ibom person, using effort to communicate. Like me, I let me say 50% of what I say is effort because I was born and brought up in Cross River.
Oh, wow.
You see, so but I can also use the Ibibio dialect, but sometimes I mix up.
Okay.
So
Because you've been to
yeah,
both
because I've been,
states.
yeah, so that's one thing. And also the part that is close to Cross River, you also get people using the Efok dialect. So that is just one thing you get to experience when you come to Akwa Ibom. So you might, okay, after coming to Akwa Ibom, you go to Cross River and you also get people, or you also listen to people using the same dialect. You might, be confused of, oh, why are these people using the same dialect? We are not, like, you have to be able to differentiate that these ones are from Cross River, that's why they use purely effort, and these ones are from Akwa Ibom, that's why they mix up Ibibio and effort.
Okay. So here in Aba, one of the cultural shock is that there are some people in Aba that speak. I don't know if it's Ibibio. In fact, I don't know if they are Igbos or they are Akwa Ibomites. Okay, they have this boundary between Aba and Uyo. Okay, so most times when they communicate, in fact, most of them will even tell you that they don't know if they are Igbo or they are from Akwa Ibom, but the map is telling them, or whatever it is telling them that they're from Akwa Ibom. But
Yeah.
most times they speak Igbo and they speak Efik.
Efik.
You get me?
Yeah.
So most of them will also tell you that they are from Igbo, they are from Abia State
That is
too.
area. I'm close to
I
area.
don't know the place, but I know
It's
they
close
have a
to area.
boundary with
Yeah.
Uyo and Aba. So another thing that strikes me here in Aba is that, okay, different food for different people.
Wow.
Like some people they love eating abacha. Do
Okay.
you get this tapioca?
Yeah, I know.
Some people in Aba they love eating it. Some other people like eating achara.
Okay.
There's something they call achara. Okay, if I get a picture of it, I'm going to be putting it up here for you to see. Some certain people from a different local government they love this food, and other people love this food, and other people love this food. Okay, and so yeah, it's most times it's confusing. And also in Abia State, in this same Aba, there are different languages. Though there's a general language which is Ngwa,
Okay.
that is if you are living in the city of Aba. But when it comes to different local government, okay, different local government, different towns, there are different languages. Like the
Wow.
people of Arochukwu speak a different Igbo.
Wow.
Abangwa, they speak a different Igbo.
Igbo.
People from Isuochi speak a different Igbo.
Igbo. Wow.
And it's most times it's confusing. Like when these people are gathered and they say they are from Abia
Igbo.
State, they're from Abia State. It's more like you're saying something different. People is saying something different. People is saying something different. So most times, like I'm in shock. I'm like, I beg, I can't really understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is those are the things that really really intrigue me about this city. But when it comes to other things like having the business mindset, I think everybody here in Aba, all the people, the towns, those remote areas, the grassroots, I think everybody has the same mindset, because most times you see women from the interior villages, they bring their goods and their products out here to the town to sell them. Okay, so I believe everybody in this town, everybody in this state have the idea of we must hustle to make the money, we must sell something to be able to make the money. The last but not the least thing we are going to be comparing in today's video is the security in both cities, security in both states. Here in Aba, we believe so much in jungle justice. So when we nab a criminal, when we nab a thief, when we nab someone who is invading anybody's property, before security agencies are going to come, we don comot the person eye, we don comot the person
Wow.
teeth, we don comot the person hand. So if you are a criminal in Aba, just know that you don't even need security agencies to nab you. We are here. Once we catch you, Aba. So I don't know what it is like in Uyo. As much as
Wow.
we believe in security agencies, okay, we believe in looking out for one another. We believe in curtailing the vices in the city. We
Okay.
believe in protecting ourselves first, even before security agencies come through. So I don't know what it is like in
Okay,
Uyo.
so one thing in Uyo is that when you come to my city, which is the city of Uyo, I'll tell you the truth. Security agencies are like a kind of 247 on their feet.
Okay.
That's why if you bypass a traffic light, immediately you bypass the traffic light, expect a police vehicle to follow you
Are you
immediately.
serious?
Immediately.
That's
Like,
apt.
yeah, I'm telling you, immediately you bypass the traffic light, it follows you. So then security agencies are almost at every junction.
Wow.
Every junction.
Wow.
So you don't even get to a point of handling a criminal. Like, you don't even get to the point of being able to handle a criminal on your own, because you have these people that are always there. But with all that, there are people that also believe in jungle justice, that they get into jungle justice.
That's our major belief here.
But
Okay.
in Uyo, you're likely to get securities around 247, like 247. You don't even miss. Like, they are everywhere. They are everywhere, that sometimes you even get intimidated by a policeman. Like, these people too plenty
They
for
too
road
do.
now.
They
Then
too
too
do.
plenty. Then too plenty.
It's not like that here in Aba. We even go as far as engaging small security people like vigilantes for our environment, for our streets. Most streets in Aba have vigilante people that take care of security, especially at night. That is how much we put into look out for ourselves first before we contact security agencies. That's all on today's video. I hope you grabbed one or two things from today's video. I am sure you enjoyed this video. Please do well to leave a comment in the comment section, and yes, like this video, share it, and please, importantly, subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post
Subscribe to
notification
this
bell,
channel.
please, and visit Reality Box. Subscribe to his channel. He
It's
does
so much.
videos, lifestyle videos, travel vlogs. He explores and explains more things about the city of Uyo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till I see you in my next video, I love you.
Peace out.